Hi, this is Doug Ware at InstantQuick, and today in this tutorial I'm going to show you a demonstration that I think really shows off the power of the InstantQuick platform. The InstantQuick platform has a powerful component and dependency system that allows people to build applications by using pieces of other componentry. And one of those is InstantQuick core components. And InstantQuick core components make a lot of the JavaScript behaviors work. And they depend on jQuery and also jQuery UI and a jQuery theme. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a solution and I'm going to override one of those components. You'll see how this all works. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is actually go into the Deployments tab and look at one of the deployments I did of Bug Database in the previous demonstration. I click on Deployments on the menu, and then if I look at the details of this deployment, I can see that it's version 0.3, but it depends on IQApps core client components, jQuery UI on Google CDN, jQuery 2.0 on Google CDN, jQuery UI smoothness theme on Google CDN. I like to use the Google CDN because it's fast and it's practically guaranteed that common libraries like jQuery are going to be cached in the client's browser already before they even go to the page. So there are a lot of advantages to doing that. But imagine that you would rather use Microsoft CDN, or that you would rather serve the files from your SharePoint site or some other website. And imagine that you wanted a different version of jQuery or jQuery UI or the jQuery theme that is actually used inside of the solution. How do you go about doing that? All right, so I can also see that there's a newer version available for the IQApps core client components. So I need to do some work inside the IQApps editor. All right, so let's open up the editor. And open up the Bug Database app. And I can see there in the dependencies pane that it's out of date. So I'm going to create a new draft version. And then I'm going to click Manage Dependencies and update the dependency. Okay, now I'm going to save my work. And I could publish at this point, it would be up to date, but I also am going to change the jQuery theme that's displayed from the default smoothness. Now if we look at the source site and in the List Views tab, you can see it's got a color that matches the rest of the screen, and that's because of the smoothness theme, and that's why it's the default, because it matches the default theme for a SharePoint site. But I'm going to change that now. I'm going to go into the editor and I'm going to select a tool and go to Custom Actions and open up the Site Custom Actions pane and then Add from Source Site, and you can see there's one called jQuery, one called jQuery Theme, and one called jQuery UI. So we'll include jQuery Theme. And now I'm going to edit that. And you can see this is a JavaScript that's being added to the site, and it registers any scripts or styles that we want for this particular custom action. So I'm going to change the link here from smoothness, and I'm going to change it to one that's very different called Trontastic, which is one of the base jQuery UI themes. All right, we'll save this. And now I'm going to save my manifest. And I'm going to go to Tools and reapply the custom actions to my source site. And when I do this, it's going to read through the dependency manifests, and when this gets to the custom actions, it will go, I see that there is a jQuery theme custom action that's in one of the IQApps core components dependencies, but there is also one that is declared called jQuery theme that is in the specific app that's being deployed. So the author of that app said they wanted a different action for that custom action jQuery theme. In this case, it's to use Trontastic instead of smoothness. And you can use the same technique on files and navigation and all sorts of things. So it makes it really powerful because you can mix componentry and then override behavior that you don't like or that you need different functionality for. Now we'll close this and we'll reapply the runtime resources. Basically, if you apply the custom actions and you have runtime resources, you'll want to do that every time. All right, so we'll close this, and now let's go look at our source site and just refresh the page. And check it out. Now it's using the Trontastic theme. So that is a great demonstration of the power of publishing a solution, locking its information in place for its dependencies, being able to see what those are and then take action. And the ability to override behavior is just incredibly powerful. Checkmate, Farm Solutions.